Is Kanye West mentally ill for marrying Kim Kardashian, a known 304? That's what comedian Cat Williams recently suggested. Let's unpack this. The controversy began on Club Shay Shay, where Cat Williams accused Kanye of mental illness for marrying Kardashian, who he referred to as a 304. This label, originating from the streets, carries a heavy stigma, particularly when used to describe the mother of West's 4 children. So let's delve deeper into this debate. Is it about single motherhood or skin tone? Kim Kardashian came into the limelight in a rather scandalous manner, with an intimate tape with African-American artist Ray J. But is that all there is to her? Kim Kardashian, a name that stirs up controversy and conversation in equal measure. Her rise to fame can be traced back to her infamous sex tape with Ray J, a moment that many believe was calculated to thrust her into the public eye. And it worked. Kim Kardashian became a household name overnight, a symbol of a new kind of celebrity famous for being famous. Then came Kanye West. The rapper and fashion entrepreneur fell head over heels for the reality TV star, and the two embarked on a whirlwind romance that culminated in a lavish wedding. But their love story was not meant to last. After 4 children and several years of marital ups and downs, they decided to part ways. The divorce proceedings were as public as their lives, further fueling the Kardashian-West saga. But it's not just her personal life that has kept Kim Kardashian in the headlines. She has also made a name for herself as a savvy businesswoman. From her reality TV show to her beauty brand, Kim has demonstrated a knack for turning controversy into cash. Her latest venture, a line of bras with nipple-esque protrusions, has been met with mixed reviews. Some hail it as a bold fashion statement, while others see it as a cheap publicity stunt. This brings us to the heart of the controversy surrounding Kim Kardashian. Famed comedian Cat Williams recently stated that Kanye West should have chosen better than to marry a known 304, referring to Kim. His statement has sparked a heated debate about Kim's image and the choices she has made. Kim Kardashian has certainly been a divisive figure, but does that justify Cat Williams' statement? African-American men often criticize African-American women for being single mothers. But does a woman like Kim Kardashian get a pass because of her skin tone? There's a glaring inconsistency in the way society views single mothers, especially in the African-American community. On one hand, African-American women who are single mothers are often stigmatized, criticized for their choices, and blamed for societal ills. On the other hand, women like Kim Kardashian, who is also a single mother, are celebrated and often excused for their choices. Why does this double standard exist? Is it the skin tone that makes the difference or something else entirely? The fact is, Kim Kardashian rose to fame after a sex tape with an African-American artist was leaked. While some may argue that she was practicing hypergamy or marrying up in social status, it's important to note that her rise to fame was largely due to this indiscretion. And yet she's not referred to as a 304, a derogatory term often used to shame women who engage in sexual activity. Now let's compare this to African-American single mothers. Many of these women are raising their children single-handedly, often because they've been abandoned by the fathers. They're doing their best to provide for their families, often in the face of poverty and systemic racism. Yet, they're often labeled as 304S, blamed for their circumstances, and criticized for not choosing better. So what's the difference here? Is it the skin tone? Is it the socioeconomic status? Or is it simply the fact that society has a long history of holding women, especially African-American women, to different standards? The bottom line is there's a harmful double standard at play. Women, regardless of their race or circumstances, should not be shamed for their choices or circumstances. And men, like Kanye West, need to take responsibility for their actions and the consequences of their choices. It's clear that there's a problematic double standard at play here. But is Kanye West to blame? Kanye West chose to marry Kim Kardashian, a decision that Cat Williams has criticized. But should Kanye be blamed for this? Kanye, a man who has publicly struggled with his mental health, made a choice to marry a woman who, in Cat Williams' view, commodified her personal life for fame and fortune. But is the choice of a spouse a reflection of one's mental state, or merely a personal preference? Let's delve into this. Kanye has been open about his mental health struggles. specifically his diagnosis of bipolar disorder. This is a condition that can cause extreme mood swings that include emotional highs and lows. So, could his relationship decisions be a symptom of this disorder? Some might argue yes, but it's crucial to remember that people with mental health issues are still capable of making informed decisions. Kim Kardashian, on the other hand, is no stranger to controversy and has built an empire on the back of it. Her rise to fame, sparked by a leaked intimate tape, has been marked by strategic decisions to maintain her relevance in pop culture. She has been accused of practicing hypergamy, marrying or forming relationships with individuals of a higher social status. But is she to blame for capitalizing on society's fascination with her personal life? Now let's consider Kanye's choice. He chose to marry Kim, fully aware of her past and her public persona. He wasn't tricked or forced into this relationship. It was his decision, and he had every right to make it. So, should he be criticized for this choice, or should we respect it as his personal decision? In the end, the question remains, is Kanye West the villain for choosing to marry a woman who has commodified her personal life, or is he simply a victim of his own choices and circumstances? We must remember everyone has the right to make their own decisions, and these decisions, good or bad, shape our lives. Cat Williams may have a point about Kanye's choices, but is it fair to call him mentally ill for it? This debate has raised a lot of questions. What do you think? We've delved into the Kardashian controversy, the question of single motherhood versus skin tone, and whether Kim Kardashian is a villain or a victim. But ultimately, it's about your perspective. So what's your take on this? Do you agree with Cat Williams? Should Kanye have chosen better? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. This has been The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Sherry Danny.